Ayo, ayo. I'm recording another video in my apartment. Look at my apartment. Look at that. Freaking empty still. But, like I said in another video recently, I did manage to get two new pairs of shorts, and they call them sleep shorts. Whatever. I'm going to use them as boxers. I'm going to test them out, and they got the look, feel, taste of boxers. So I'm going to wear them as boxers, and if they pass muster, I'm just going to fucking use them as boxers. I think the company, because they're made by George, I think the company basically was like, they're like, whatever. They had them, they were making them, and they're like, some exec was probably like, we're just gonna take these, package them in pairs, and call them sleep shorts. Like, instead of selling them in singles, and it's classic bullshit. It's classic VP bullshit, and it's just like whatever. I'm okay with it. Shit, I get 2 for the price of 1.25, and if it works, it works. I don't fucking care. And they're made by 12-year-old Bangladeshi kids, so it works out for me, and it works out for them. So very careful, kiddies. Those sewing machines are not new, and the needles are probably rusty. So, actually, they're probably like automated, and the kids are probably like walking around with their phones, like, is that one working good? Working good. Playing games while they're like, just like, shit. 57 is busted. All right, shut it down. I gotta go fucking fix it now. Fucking teaching kids that should be in school to be like fucking low rent techs. I have to stop my English lesson on Babbel in order to fucking fix this damn fucking needle sewing machine shit. Not going to be able to go to America and make $1 billion. That's my Bangladeshi accent. Anyways, I got this app I'm starting. It's called Fuck You America app. It allows you to say fuck you America in any language. Great. All the terrorists are going to love it, man. But to eat it up. That sounded a little suspect. Great, now I gotta go digging underneath my chair. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, something did fall off. All right, that's gonna be fun. Because something may have rested somewhere. Excellent. Probably gonna start sweating after I flip over the chair. Means I'm gonna have to tighten every other fucking one down there. Anyways, my fat ass is fucking loosening up every fucking shitty screw on this fucking chair. I've already had to tighten all these cheap, shitty screws on this fucking thing a bunch of times. Whatever. If it lasts a year, it's worth the $20 I paid for it. So I guess it's okay. It's the only chair I have in the apartment. One chair, one person. It's an okay ratio. Anyways, the video is about I'm bored with Ebony, so I'm just kind of putting in the minimum with that game just to keep the kind of account going until maybe I want to play it again. I don't know. Or sell the account. I don't know. Whatever. Because maybe I can make some money off that. And then buy some cocaine and hookers. I don't do cocaine or hookers. I buy a lot of soda. Whole pallet of soda. 2 liters. I'll just have them directly sent. A pallet of 2 liters. Just drop it down. But yeah. So since I am bored with that, started up watching videos on YouTube, and since the feed keeps showing me the political stuff, amongst other things. It's like, geez. I see random stuff about, well, the one I just saw, which pissed me off, was people saying, I tend to vote conservative because I voted for Trump because I just vote conservative and because it leans with my Christian values. And someone was like, I feel really bad for the children in Palestine and everything, and it just makes me really yearn for the return of Christ. And I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God, these people. If you want heaven this bad, just jump off of a cliff. I mean, seriously. Now, you don't even have to kill yourself. Just remove yourself. Like, why? Why are you so intent on making the rest of our lives, everyone else's lives, horrible? It's like we're all going to, you believe in heaven, so you believe in the afterlife. We're all going to get there. So just remove yourself from everything. It's like, okay, you're going to hell. Yeah, and you're going to heaven. So just it's like, okay, don't vote. Why do you feel the need to impose heaven on all of us? Just let us go to hell. Let us be okay with going to hell. Like, you're going to burn. I told you're going to hell. I'll be like, great. We had a good time on earth. We had a good 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years without your interference. Now we get to burn forever because you fucked off. So basically what I'm saying is you want to make our time on Earth shitty and fuck off our afterlife. What the hell? What the fuck is wrong with you? You're a bunch of bummers. Just get the fuck off of our nuts. Seriously. You got all of eternity to party. Get the hell out of the fucking room. Go and have your meetings and talk about how you're going to be like all in the secret. You're like, ah, man, those people, jeez. I feel bad for them and everything, but like, you know, we gave them the message. I mean, like, what more? I mean, like, all the aborted babies are going to heaven. I mean, they didn't do anything wrong. So, except for that one cabal would be like, they weren't baptized, they don't get to go to heaven, or what? I don't know what they believe, but it's like they go to purgatory or something. Why? All these little stupid rules. I think God's got that figured out too. I think God loops them back onto earth and be like, well, you know, go back. There you go. And God's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. We'll send you back as a lizard or a bug or something. Like, we'll keep recycling the machine until, you know, you hit the jackpot of being a human. Yeah, because that's the jackpot. Anyways. And you keep hitting blade of grass. Jeez, what an unlucky son of a bitch. It's like buying scratch-offs. Loser, 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 loser. Man, can I even win $1? No. No. You're not even getting your money back. You're just straight losing. Blade of grass. Bacteria, 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 proton. Oh my God. You weren't even a living life form. You were a particle of matter. Shit. You had to wait to decay. Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. It's just like people have such a weird and uncompromising view of the world, and it's very infuriating most of the time, and it's infuriating illogical and um, it's what it is a huge roadblock for the rest of us. And it's almost like you want to build a wall around certain parts of the country and just be like, okay, yeah, that's like a red lined area. And it's a special zone. It's like you get to like, I don't know, heavy fantasy or something. I don't know. It's just like, yeah, you get to like, have your own president there. Each one of you gets to have your own president. Yeah. You pay your taxes to the rest of us. Yeah. It's like I say, it's like, you guys believe in all these weird things, but it's like, build a refrigerator. Yeah. You believe in all these fucked up things, and then it's like, really? Really? Well, I'm sure you love electricity too. So, figure that shit out. Go to an island and, construct a coal plant. Oh, and by the way, mine the coal. So, yeah. And then once you do that, give us a call and tell us how that went with your prayers. At least the Amish do something right. They're like, yeah, so fuck this. We're going to go live in a barn. It's like, okay, respect. Even they're giving up. Like I said in a different video, even they're kind of giving it up now. They're like, man, this shit is fucking hard. Give me a drill. Give me a saw. We're going to need a phone in case some really fucked up shit happens and we need an ambulance. Take us to the doctor. It's like, yeah. You're tapping out, aren't you? Life in the 1500s is a bitch, isn't it? Candles are great if you want to take a soothing bath. Otherwise, they're shit. And even when you want to take a soothing bath, I'm pretty sure you still have a light on. I've never done it because I'm not a female, but, every time I see it in a movie or a TV show, there's still a fucking light on. So, ooh, scented oils. Nothing like sitting or laying down in a pool of your own filth. I'm guessing people that do that take a shower beforehand. It's like, let me get nice and clean before I lay down in a pool of water. You know, if it was an Olympic swimming pool, it wouldn't be bad. But if it's like that fucking thing I got there, yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. It's too small, especially for my fat ass. And, geez, the water heater I got, I don't even know that that would be able to actually make a decent temperature of water filling that thing up. That water heater is so tiny. Anyways, that's a bit of a tangent. So yeah, there we go. Captain Tangent. Apartment's getting a little, the floor of the apartment's getting a little dirty. Like I like to say, you know, if I had an actual mop, like the kinds of mop that I used to use when I was working in a gas station, this would be a 5-minute job. A good mop, like an actual mop, not like, oh, use Swiffer. It's a mop. Swiffers aren't a mop. Swiffers are the kinds of mops that you use after you use a real mop. It's like, use a Swiffer mop. We just spilled this juice on this already clean floor. Look how good the Swiffer mop is. It's like, yeah, that's because the floor was perfectly clean and you put something on there and now you're going to clean it with a sponge on a fucking flat thing. That's such a BS, you know, first world kind of rich housewifey kind of thing to do. It's like, that's not a mop. That's not a mop. That's not a, oh my God, look at that grungy ass fucking nasty thing that needs to be like mopped up kind of thing that I'm used to. Like, this needs a mop. Oh my God, that reminds me too. I was thinking of Donald Trump the other day, yesterday or the day before. The garbage truck thing and the McDonald's thing that Donald Trump did. Like, what a fucking douche. Oh my God. He's like, I'm driving a garbage truck. I'm working at McDonald's. It's like, oh my. Can you imagine the people that actually work at that McDonald's? I'm assuming they got the information the day before, and maybe the employees there were like, no, this is not happening. They just thought it was a joke or something, and then they see him come in there and they're like, what? Seriously? And he's gonna work here for a PR stunt, for a campaign PR stunt shit? And it just, that reminds me of, that's why I got the that's not why, but that's sort of where it is. But that reminds me of the Coming to America. This is for old people like me. Coming to America, the first Coming to America. When Eddie Murphy's character, he tells him to mop, and he puts the mop in the bucket, and there's no water in there, and he pushes the bucket without any water or anything, and he's like, this is mopping, right? The mop in the bucket with wheels, because everybody who's mopped in a store or in a gas station, I worked in a gas station, No, so the bucket has wheels, and he's just pushing it back and forth. And it's like, that is how Trump looked at the McDonald's. It's just like, look, I'm working, right? This is me working. Da-da-da. It's like, he looks like such a goddamn fool to every working person in America. I've never worked at McDonald's and I've never worked a grill, but I could tell that was the most foolish, oafish fucking thing ever. And he's like, oh, these are the best fries. These are the greatest French fries ever. And for the record, let me say, McDonald's does not have the best French fries. McDonald's does not even have the best French fries of fast food places. Period. I know a lot of people will be like, yes, they do. The French fries are the best. First of all, let me just sub that, all right, with even when you go to a McDonald's and you get the best McDonald's French fries, because all McDonald's food with fast food chains, this is a thing, exists on a scope, right? From wow, that's shitty to damn, this is actually pretty good. And when it's damn, this is pretty good, the French fries, they're still shit compared to Five Guys fries. Five Guys has the best fries of probably, I don't even know a sit-down restaurant I've been to that has better fries than Five Guys. And, you know, it includes like Whataburger and In-N-Out, and I've been to those once or twice. It includes Burger King. It includes any place that has French fries. They're the best fries, and sometimes Five Guys does oversalt them. It's true. But even when Five Guys fries are bad, even when they're bad Five Guys fries, they're still pretty damn good fries. And yeah, they're expensive. The small one is like $3.50, $3.80, something like that. But they're big. The small one is pretty fucking big. So, yeah, that's the reason you go to Five Guys, to get French fries. The burger is basically the same as Whataburger and In-N-Out. So, I mean, like, I know other people, I don't really get that, by the way. People are like, oh my God, Whataburger and In-N-Out is so good. And I'm like, yeah, it's the same. They're the same burger. I didn't notice any big difference. They're the same. So since the burger is the same and the French fries are so much better, and I think that because I like thick, basically mushy French fries. It's sort of because I don't have teeth, but even if I had teeth, those are always the kinds of French fries I loved. I hate crispy French fries. I hate them. Their French fries should not be crispy. They just shouldn't be. I mean, ugh. And McDonald's has those French fries that, while they're not shoestring French fries, they're tiny. And they always have those, what I call, like, javelin French fries in there. And it's just like, oh, great, so you're trying to impale my mouth. Thank you, McDonald's. And usually you get the 50% or bottom of French fries with McDonald's. McDonald's quality has just, let's face it, going down. Every year to let's say every 18 months in the past 20 years, McDonald's has taken a dip down, like a 2% to, let's say, average 3% dive. You can just, kind of like notice they're going down, 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 while the price is going 3% up against inflation. And it's like, they just don't care. It's like, we know we got 2 stores in every town. Even in Trinity, they got 1 store, but I mean, it's a small ass town. And like, there's a Sonic here. I would totally go to the Sonic before I went to McDonald's. The only reason I would go to McDonald's is if I had kids, because kids are brainwashed as hell. And be like, let's go to McDonald's. Be like, why? Because we saw it on TV. Like, well, I know where I need to not let you do is anything on TV being streaming now, but you would not fucking, ugh. Yeah. Because Sonic is like, I don't even know if Sonic is more expensive than McDonald's now, because I haven't been to McDonald's. The only thing I would ever get at McDonald's anymore is the 20-piece chicken nuggets. And I take a chance on those because sometimes if you can get a 20-piece chicken nugget at McDonald's and you can get it really good, then it is really good. They have a way, they're unique. A McDonald's 20-piece chicken nuggets is a unique Chicken McNuggets. Chicken McNuggets. They're unique. They're different from every other kind of chicken nuggets. They're different from Burger King, they're different from Wendy's. They're different enough, and they're different in a different way that if they're really good, if they're in the top 20% or 15%, they're really made good. If they're made by a person that knows how to make them, pays attention, and is experienced and critical. The oil hasn't been used 15 billion times that day. Then you're catching some good nuggets. Oh, yeah, the other critical thing. They haven't been sitting there for 3 hours plus. Or more literally 15 minutes. I think they got an extraordinarily short shelf life. They got to be like fresh. You could be like, I want them unsalted, but they don't come unsalted. You can't do that trick with chicken nuggets. But I think my thing back when I was in Wisconsin, Burger King had they had a chicken nugget deal. I don't know what it was, but they had some kind of insane chicken nugget deal. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was some kind of ridiculous ass thing. It was like five pieces for $10 or something like that. I mean, and this was admittedly, let's see, I'm going on 42 now, so this was probably like 8 years ago. So, I mean, but it was like $8 or $10 or something like that. But this was like, it was like 5, 6, $10. This was fucked up cheap. And I would always be like, I don't know how they do this cheap, but I swear this is like some chicken and mostly breading or something, but I don't even give a shit. Like, I don't even care if this is people or something like that. Like, I just don't even care. Because the shit didn't taste bad. It tasted good. And they were like, you can get regular, spicy. And like, we don't even care. And I was just like, I don't even care. Like, it didn't taste bad. And people are like, Chick-fil-A is great. And I'm like, I went there once. And the first time I ate, I only been there once. But I swear the first time I went there, I say this to everybody. The reason I only went there once is I swear I ate there and I got something. And I ate something there and I bit into it and I couldn't eat another bite because I ate it and I'm like, I'm eating people. I don't know where, I've never eaten a person. I've never eaten people meat, but I bit into it and I ate it and I'm like, I had to spit it out because I'm like, that tastes like people. I just had that thought in my head. I'm like, I swear I'm eating people. I just remember thinking that. I'm just like, sometimes it's just psychology. Like, I don't know that I'd be able to. I could probably go there now, and it might have just been that one piece at that one place. You know, I might be able to go to a Chick-fil-A somewhere here, and it might be awesome, and I might be like, that one fucking place, like, ruined it, and I've been missing out on Chick-fil-A for like 10 years. You know? But on the other hand, they're owned by conservative Christians. So I'm glad I haven't given him my money. So that's a good bonus. We don't allow trans people to work at our restaurant. Or they're not open on Sundays. Or they have some weird ass shit going on with that fucking restaurant. I think it's Chick-fil-A that does that. They give you a Bible verse. Is it Chick-fil-A that does that? I don't know. It's just like, you guys are crazy. Eat a chicken, save a Christian. Really? Are you sure? Or eat a chicken, get bird flu. So, you know, maybe that's what I tasted when I ate that piece of chicken, is bird flu. And I see this other creator on here. Wow, 40 minutes. This other creator on YouTube, Matt something, guy that does a bunch of SEC videos, Southeastern Conference. When he does anything that isn't Southeastern Conference, I watch him. He talks about all these southern restaurant chains. I'm just like, who who or what are these? Because they're not in Texas. They're in like all the other southern states, from like, you know, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, and then up, you know, the Carolinas, Virginia, that sort of thing. And it's just like in Texas, they're not, none of them are here, which is where I am, Texas. So yeah, it would just be kind of interesting if they were in Texas. But even if they were in Texas, they're not here. And even if they were here, I don't think I'd be able to go see them. I wouldn't be able to go to them very often. You're like, my indulgence in stuff like that is limited to like 1 or 2 a month. So, all right. Anywho, since it's like 40 minutes, I want to kind of cut it off, get her done. So yeah. I guess that's done, and it's another good day. We had a few days of really, it was all clouds, and it was like rain on and off, on and off. And I was just inside, and I couldn't walk around, and I think it was because it was cloudy and rainy, I was just drained of energy. I didn't have any energy or inclination to move around or do anything, and I was sleepy and it was cold. It was probably because rainy, cloudy, and cold. When it's cold like that, oh man, I don't feel like doing shit. So now that it's warmer again, I'm like a monarch butterfly. I am up and I'm ready to do something. So here we go. Okay, folks.